العالمين والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه أجمعين وبعد إخوتي السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Straight ahead, let's go to the following principle. That's number 23, inshallah.
والسمع والطاعة للأئمة فيما يحب الله ويرضى.
يقول المؤلف الإمام Al-Barbahari رحمة الله عليه says in this book Sharhus, commentary on Sunnah, he says principle number 23, والسمع والطاعة, listening attentively and obeying the leaders is part of Sunnah. If you have Imams, you are leaders in Islam, whatever they tell you, you have to obey, unless if what they are saying contradict Allah's saying. In that case, لا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق. So السمع والطاعة فيما يحب الله ويرضى, in whatever that Allah wants and Allah is pleased with. That means if any leader, any imam asks you to do something, take it and measure it with Allah's wish. If it goes in agreement with that, come on, take it. If it doesn't, leave it. Even if it's your father, your mother, because even the father did not create you, he just born you, okay, for example. So whatever somebody is going to ask you to do, you have your measurement, so to speak. So part of the Sunnah's belief, leaders are to be obeyed, but concerning things that are in total harmony with Allah's do's and don'ts.
ومن ولي الخلافة بإجماع الناس عليه ورضاهم به.
Whoever that becomes Khalifa, because waliya means whoever that succeeds leadership. If anybody today is appointed, that is waliya. Anyone that ascends the throne of caliphate, ascension to the caliphal seat is called waliya. So whoever that has ascended to the seat of caliphate, bi ijma'in nas, that is very important, by people's popular endorsement. People consensually agree that this one is our Khalifa by consensus, then وَلِدَهُمْ بِهِ
فهو أمير المؤمنين.
he becomes Amirul Mu'mineen. Look at Abu Bakr as-Siddiq. He was by popular vote, popular consensus, popular agreement. So also Umar, so also Uthman, so also Ali. So anybody that people chose him, he is our Amir al-Mu'mineen, obeying him becomes wajib on you. Rebelling against him becomes haram. That is the Sunnah's position. But don't use that one to say every Tom and Dick and Harry who claims to be a leader, who abuses Allah's rule is a leader. No, don't give this very cover. If he goes against Allah, you have to preach to him through intelligence, not condemnation or declaring kafir. Give him all the proofs. Please come up to the right way through good preaching, through good counseling, through good approach. لعل الله يحدث بعد ذلك أمرا. He is likely going to come back to the right way. Now,
ولا يحل لأحد أن يبيت ليلة ولا يرى أن عليه إماما.
ولا يحل لأحد, it is not lawful for anybody to spend a single night without having an imam. Meaning, any night that passes on, you must have an imam that you have taken homage to. Now, this is one of the problems today. Today, who is the leader that you have paid homage to? Who is that? in the Muslim world. But it's part of the Sunnah belief that do not spend a night without having a leader that you have paid bayat. Now the question is, who is the Imam you and I have paid homage to today? Whether you have it or no, you believe Rasul Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is your everything, is your leader. You obey Allah through His commands and those who came after Him. So now if I look at the Muslim world, I am paying my homage to any leader that commands me to obey Allah and the Messenger based on the understanding of the pious predecessors like the Sahaba of Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Alright? Now if in the country where you come from there is Amir, your leader, then obey him, but it's partial, it's not general. We're talking about an overall leader of the Muslim Ummah today. We shall get to that point, inshallah, in time, through learning, through following the processes before they choose any great scholar that obeys Allah, allow him your referential point. Like today, we look up to people like Sheikh bin Baz, Sheikh Ibn Uthman, Imam Al-Barbahari. It's not scholar, though they are dead, but they are teaching what they are. We refer to their fatwas because they are today to us like Ahmed ibn Hanbal. Yeah, because we believe they maintain the true way. They are not ambient, they are not, but we believe they were the flag bearers. Allah has placed their position in people's hearts. So you go to their fatwas, yes, you can disagree with them, it's not bad, okay? But it is important, at least you feel, I have somebody ahead of me that I respect, that I accept. Don't allow a single night passes on or away without feeling that, yeah, I have somebody to kind of rely on as my fallback alternative. It's part of Sunnah teaching. Am I communicating? Beautiful. Next.
برًا كان أو فاجرًا.
This Imam Barran, was he righteous or fajr or profligate? Either Barran, God-fearing, or just wayward, profligate, committing sin. You see, in Islam, even if the Imam, the Khalifa, A'udhu Billah, commits sin, as long as the consensus of the Ummah has chosen him, obeying him is wajib on you. Unless if he asks you to do what is bad, I cannot obey you on that. I hope it is clear. So according to Sunnah, if you have an Imam, a Khalifa, whether he commits things that are bad, still obey him to maintain the unity of the Ummah, to block the chances of bloodshed, to maintain stability. But if he asks me to disobey Allah, I say, no, I will not obey you, sir. You are my leader. Take, for example, Hajjaj ibn Yusuf al-Thaqafi killed a lot of he killed a lot of people. He killed Sa'id ibn Jubayr, a great man. Yet, the pious people then obeyed him. They used to regard him as Amir al-Mu'mineen, but they used to argue with him. Al-Hasan al-Basri one day was invited, rahmatullahi alayhi, to the court of Hajjaj ibn Yusuf, wanting to kill him. But what happened? When Al-Hasan al-Basri answered his invitation to his court, when he approached the court, the people around the Khalifa looked at Al-Hasan. Al-Hasan raised his eyes to the sky. He made some murmuring. Allahu Akbar. When he arrived at the court, Hajjaj stood up. He just touched on his own shoulder. He said, sit here, ya Imam. So what? People said, what happened? When Al-Hasan was going out, one of the people there, who was the one expecting to even kill Al-Hassan on the order of the Khalifa, followed him. He said, hey, ya Imam, what did you say to Allah? He said, it's not your business. He said, please, lillahi, qul li madha qultu li rabbik. He said, wallahi innahu sana'a bika ghayra alladhi arad. He did to you that which was not his first intention. He said, when I came here, I looked at him as just a little creature. Then I say, Allahumma ja'al niqmatahu alayya ni'matan wa bardan kama ja'alta an-nara bardan ala Ibrahim. Oh Allah, convert his punishment to me the way you converted fire. Like what? Something very cold. So Allah changed his heart. The point is, Hajjaj being what he was, yes, Al-Hassan al-Basri answered his call. Because if you refuse, it's going to open way of trouble. You don't have that very power. And Islam always wants to make sure people's blood are what? Protected. Okay? So, part of the teaching of the Sunnah, you obey a leader, an Imam, a Khalifa that commands the good things, unless if clearly he is asking you to rebel against Allah. In that case, we say, لا طاعة لمخلوق في معصية الخالق. No one is to obey concerning a matter that entails disobeying Allah the Almighty. I hope this principle is clearly understood. Right. Now. اللهم اجعل نقمته علي نعمة وبردا وسلاما كما جعلت النار to the end of it. Now, وإياك. So any leader, whether good or bad, that's the meaning. Barran kana or fajr. Alright? In fact, one of the great scholars of Sunnah was asked, should I pray behind an imam that I know, a'udhu billah, he drinks alcohol? A'udhu billah, a'udhu billah. Because there is no any imam like that one in the city. He said, go and pray behind him. If the prayer is accepted, it is for you and him. If it is bad, it is against him, not you. Look at it. Because if you keep yourself away, you are likely going to open the gate of fitna. But if I can get someone better, I go there. It's talking about there's no one. Instead of you praying alone, which is bid'ah, come and pray. But if I can get someone better, I go there. Unless if his act of disobeying Allah has gone to the point of shirk, in that case. But if he believes he's drinking alcohol, a'udhu billah, is haram, then you can pray behind fasiq in the absence of a good one. The ulama are saying, مَا كُلِّ بَرٍّ صَلِّهَا أَوْ فَاجِرٍ مَا لَمْ يَكُنْ فِي دِينِهِ بِمُشَانِي. According to Imam Al-Qahtani in Sunnah, مَا كُلِّ بَرٍّ صَلِّهَا أَوْ فَاجِرٍ. With every good imam or fajr, fasiq, salliha, pray the jama'ah. مَا لَمْ يَكُنْ فِي دِينِهِ بِمُشَانِي. As long as he has not committed shame. Shame is shirk. If he's mushrik, that is the dividing line. وَبَيْنَهُمَا hijab. You see, Islam tries to or keeps the ummah united. It narrows the gates of what? Trouble and fitna. Allah give us the good understanding of your deed. Next.
والحج والغزو مع الإمام ماض.
Na'am, going for Hajj and going out for military expedition for Islam appropriately behind an Imam, Madin, persist. It goes on. You get it? That is, if an Imam says, hey, let's go for Hajj, this is your Imam, he's going to be the leader of your own group, don't disobey him. Our problem today, if you can appoint a group leader, for example, we want to go for da'wah from New York here, let's say to Alaska or to any particular of America, for example. If the leader is appointed, How many of us will obey that leader? If you go out on a journey, 3 of you appoint a leader. Islam believes in leadership. If you go out on a journey, you are to appoint a leader. Otherwise, Shaitan is going to be a leader. If you go out on a journey, 3 of you say, from the beginning, from Mount of Masjid, this is our leader. Going to any exit, restroom, whatever, with leader's permission. It teaches us systematized system of leadership. Where are we going to pray? This one talks. No. That's our behavior. Allow the leader. From the bottom of system, you go to the highest ladder, things will be okay. But today, are we like that? You can see people of bid'ah maintain leadership without aqidah. You have the aqidah, this concept is not even obeyed. It's a big mistake. نسأل الله السلامة والعافية. So والحج والغزو مع الإمام ماض. Next.
وصلاة الجمعة خلفهم جائزة.
Praying Jum'ah behind them is jaiza, lawful, legal, allowed. If an imam, I said it earlier, if it's a bad man, pray Jum'ah behind him. Jaiza. Now.
ويصلي بعدها 6 ركعات.
You will see one of them even praying 6 rakats. Yeah. One of them, a'udhu billah, was tipsy. You know tipsy? T-I-P-S-Y. He was under the alcohol's influence. He was tipsy, staggering. Okay. He prayed with people. After prayer, 8 rakat. He said, هل أزيدكم تزيدنا بعد هذه الركعات? Should I give you more? So you have already made things complicated. Yet nobody said don't obey him. Unless, I'm repeating, you have somebody better. So you hear somebody claim to be an Ahlul Sunnah, Allah, I'm going to a city, I cannot find any mosque of Sunnah, so I pray alone. So no, praying alone is bid'ah. It's better you pray behind somebody committing dhanb, sin, than praying alone. Because praying alone is a bigger bid'ah you are doing. But if you can find somewhere, mashallah, go there. I hope it's very clear. Okay.
ويصلي بعدها 6 ركعات يفصل بين كل ركعتين. هكذا قال أحمد بن حنبل.
Yes. So please go to the commentary footnote number 3.
انظر مسائل أحمد لأبي داود.
Now, you see, meaning after Jum'ah, ويصلي بعدها, let it be on a clearer note. After Jum'ah, a Muslim should pray 6 rak'ats. That's the meaning here. Okay? What I told you concerning that one praying more than this, something different. But according to the text here, after Jum'ah, it is sunnatically recommended that you pray 6 unit prayers after Jum'ah prayer. 6. How do I do it? You segment. After 2 rak'ats, you terminate. 2 rakat terminated. 2 rakat terminated. How many parts? 3. Consisting, how many units? 6. It is sunnatically established. So he is saying, that is what Ahmed ibn Hanbal has said in his own book, Masail Imam Ahmed ibn. But how many of us, after Jum'ah, maintain this sunnatic practice? It is good after Jum'ah, when you go back to your home, pray 6 extra rakats. After each, just give salam. Now, 24, yeah.
والخلافة في قريش إلى أن ينزل عيسى بن مريم عليه السلام.
Principle number 24, Al-Khilafa, succession. You know succession? That is leadership. Islamic Caliphate, Islamic Khilafah, Islamic system of governance is supposed to be from the lineage of the Quraysh. The Quraysh will be the flag bearers till the end of the hour. That is Al-Khilafah. Leadership, Khilafah, should be in Quraysh until Isa, son of Maryam, descended. Alayhi salatu wassalam.
ومن خرج على إمام من أئمة المسلمين فهو خارجي.
Whoever that rebels, that is kharaja. Whoever that rebels and carries weapon against any imam of the Muslim leaders, a truly believing Muslim leader who implements Sharia, who abides by Allah's laws and regulations. Alright? Even if he commits fisk, but if the Muslims have chosen him, so don't rebel against him, give him nasiha, give him good preaching. Alright? That is something very important. I remember one of the great Egyptian scholars, Sheikh Sharawi, may Allah have mercy on him. I saw just a clip, I don't know if you've seen it, when he was preaching to Mubarak of Egypt, telling everything. I heard him saying, for example, well, my days appear to be over. I cannot meet Allah as a liar, not telling the truth. And later he died. La ilaha illallah. So no matter how powerful a leader is, as a Muslim leader, as a scholar, speak the truth. Don't look at the benefit you're gonna get. Come on, what Allah gives you is by far more important if only you know. Don't abuse, don't condemn, try to give nice preaching, because to change the heart is not your own duty. You don't have the capacity. So why the conflict? Why causing the bloodshed? Why? Maintain the sunnatic processes. Do not leave what is good and don't go beyond the excess. وَكَذَلِكَ جَعَلْنَاكُمْ أُمَّةً وَسَطًا. Strike a balance. اللهم فهمنا الدين. So الخلافة في قريش إلى أن ينزل عيسى بن مريم عليه السلام ومن خرج على إمام من أئمة المسلمين فهو خارجي. Such imam becomes khariji or haruri. Kharij are the Kharijite. You know the Kharijite? It's a kind of an indoctrination. Part of their belief, they are saying كل مرتكب كبيرة كافر خالد مخلد في النار. Anybody that commits major sin goes to hellfire permanently. That is the Khawarij. Very, very excessive. During the time of Ali ibn Abi Talib, they rebelled against him. 8,000 of them came out. Sayyidina Ali sent Abdullah ibn Abbas, subhanAllah, to go and have a debate with them. Allah, through convincing knowledge, 4,000 left their wrong aqidah of bid'ah. Through argument, through superior knowledge. Alright? So you see, to convince somebody through proof is better than fighting. Yeah. Because he knows you have something to say. So Quran says, Qulatu Burhan, not your fight. Burhan is much better than something like that. So, if somebody rebels against an imam chosen by the Muslim Ummah through their agreements which preserve their blood and personality, and then somebody comes out to cause fitna, he becomes Khariji, the rebellious one. Alright? Now,
قد شق عصا المسلمين.
He has really put asunder the unity of the Muslim Ummah. You know, asa is what? Stick. If you use your knife and pierce the stick into two parts, it makes it useless. So it is this term is used here. Shaqqa asal Muslimin. He has put to two parts the Muslims one stick for controlling animals. You can see a kind of a division. It's a kind of a symbolical expression.
وخالف الآثار وميتته ميتة الجاهلية.
يا سلام. وخالف الآثار. He has gone against clear evidential references. وميتته, his death is a kind of a death of the days of ignorance. If he died on this, he died as a carcass, as an animal that has to be slaughtered. Mita Jahiliyyah. Go to footnote number 4.
لعله يشير إلى حديث ابن عباس قال قال صلى الله عليه وسلم.
The writer or the commentator, okay, the commentator, who is that? Dr. Sayyid al-Qahtani says maybe the writer is referring to the hadith of Ibn Abbas in which the Prophet ﷺ said, what did he say?
من رأى من أميره شيئا يكرهه.
Whoever that sees something he dislikes from his own leader,
فليصبر.
let him be patient.
فإنه من فارق الجماعة شبرا.
Whoever that leaves the jama'ah, the multitude, shibran, an inch,
فمات
and died,
فميتته جاهلية.
then his death is like the death of the days of ignorance. End of quotation. And then this has been explained, its status and acceptability. Let's go back to the book, that is to say principle number 25 now.
ولا يحل قتال السلطان ولا الخروج عليه وإن جار.
That's the point. It's not permitted to fight a Muslim leader if he is uplifting the banner of Islam, or to rebel against him even if he has committed an act of transgression, to maintain the unity of them, to preserve the plot. Now,
وذلك لقول رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم لأبي ذر الغفاري.
This is because of the saying of Allah's messenger that he spoke to Abu Dharr al-Ghifari, saying,
يصبر.
be patient, ya Abu Dharr.
وإن كان عبدا حبشيا.
Obey your leader even if he happened to be a servant from Abyssinia. You call it Habasha today, or Ethiopia. But you see, Ethiopia of today is not the precise Abyssinia. You can say part of it, but really the area Habasha belongs to that very part of the world. It is an old civilization. Their language today is called what? Amharic. Yeah, they have civilization today. The way they write, it captures your attention. So even if your leader happens to be a black one from Habasha, obey him. Now,
وقوله للأنصار.
also the Prophet ﷺ said to Al-Ansar, who are the Al-Ansar, ya Jama'ah? Who are Al-Ansar? Al-Madinah. Alright, their counterparts are Al-Muhajirun. Al-Muhajirun wal-Ansar. The Prophet ﷺ said to Al-Ansar, what did he tell them? Now, what did he say? Yeah, really. وَقَوْلِهِ, and he said, الواو للأطف وقول مجرور بالتبعية الإضافية أو الأطفية. نعم. And he also said to Al-Ansar, now,
يصبر حتى تلقوني على الحوض.
be patient until you meet me on my stream. We talked about the stream, that is Al-Hawd. The hadith is in Sahih al-Bukhari, Kitaab al-Manaqib.
وليس من السنة قتال السلطان.
It's not part of Sunnah fighting a Muslim leader. Okay? Taking an arm against a Muslim is not part of Sunnah. Unless if he said Islam is not his religion, he is a kafir. And even in that, you don't take an arm. Try to use hikmah to maintain the unity of the ummah, to save the Muslim lives, properties and blood. You do things based on the teaching of the deen that preaches civilization and good understanding. And even integration in a way that does not harm the deen. Now,
فإن فيه فساد الدنيا والدين.
Allahu Akbar. Taking an arm against a leader, okay, results in the destruction of this life and the next life. وَنَعُوذُ بِاللَّهِ مِنْ ذَلِكَ.
ويحل
That is principle number 26.
ويحل قتال الخوارج إذا عرضوا للمسلمين في أموالهم وأنفسهم وأهليهم.
It is lawful to fight the Al-Khawarij. Khawarij are the rebels, the extreme ones, who even look at other Muslims as kafirs. I told you there are those who say if somebody commits zina, he becomes kafir, goes to the hellfire permanently. No repentance for him. Such are called Khawarij. It's part of the meaning of Sunnah. Such people should definitely be stopped. Use everything possible to block their chances. That's the Kitaab in this case. Yes. If they obstruct the Muslim from pursuing their legitimate ways of living, that is concerning their wealth and their lives and their families.
وليس له إذا فارقوه أن يطلبهم.
And it's not even allowed for any Muslim leader أن يطلبهم to go negotiating with them if they have left him. Because they're like a cancer in the body. If the cancer is removed, okay, let it go away. But if they're ready to come back through consultation and argument, then come to the foot of the deep, that is what is needed.
ولا يجهز ولا يجهز على جريحهم ولا يأخذ فيهم.
Yes, ولا يجهز على جريح. But look at one thing. You can say يجهز or يجهز. That is, if one of the Khawarij, these rebels who are extreme, for example, was wounded, kind of a wound that will kill him, don't say, let's finish him. That's the jahiz. Don't do that. Even though they have committed bad things against the Muslim Ummah, but the one that is dying, don't say, let me just finish him. That is the jahiz. Let him die according to the law of Allah's decision if it is time to die. Because in Islam, don't allow your hand to be full of blood of other people's innocent lives. Alright? It teaches you civilization and good attitude wherever you happen to be. Now,
ولا يأخذ فيهم.
And he shouldn't take anything on behalf of them.
ولا يقتل أسيرهم.
Someone that becomes POW, prisoner of war, shouldn't be killed amongst them.
ولا يتبع مدبرهم.
نعم. ولا يتبع مدبرهم. I think it should be مدبرهم. Allahu Alam. One of them, if he runs away, don't pursue him. If amongst the Khawarij, once knows that the fighting is beyond his power and he runs away, don't pursue him. It means he is what? Knowing that the fighting is beyond his own capacity. Allow him, maybe he's going to come back later if he knows that what he is doing is wrong. All these are part of Sunnatic teachings, trying to explain the meaning of Sunnah in the light of this important book and other books that are like this one. Let's go to principle number 27.
وَاعْلَمْ رَحِمَكَ اللَّهُ.
You should know, may Allah have mercy on you,
أنه لا طاعة لبشر في معصية الله عز وجل.
No obedience to anybody. لبشر. No obedience to any person if it is disobeying Allah the Almighty. You cannot obey your even father if he asks you go and do bad things. You see, you can see a father smoking. He tells his son, hey, come, go and buy me cigarettes. He is saying it secretly. The poor son feels that To go and buy it is part of ta'ah. It's not ta'ah. You should say, Papa, it's haram. Haram. أنا سألعنك أنا لست أبيك لا كنت أبي أنت خالقي ولدتني لا يعني أنك خلقتني ولا لا. So don't ask somebody to disobey Allah. It's part of Sunnah to know I can obey you if you ask me to obey Allah. If you ask me to disobey Allah, I cannot obey you. A lady came to me some years back in Kano. She said, Wallahi, ya Sheikh, the man I married, we've been married for a long time. We've gone to almost all of the European capitals. He had money, he had everything. But he will come and meet me during my blood, during my hayd, he will meet me. You get a point. She was having يعني دم الحيض يجامع في الحيض. She said to him, no. And the guy said, you have to obey me. She said, you didn't even know the meaning of obedience. I cannot obey you on what Allah has forbidden. وَيَسْأَلُونَكَ عَنِ الْمَحِيدِ قُلْ هُوَ أَذًى. Keep away from them. حَتَّى يَطَهُرُوا فإذا تطهرنا فأتوهن من حيث أمركم الله إن الله يحب المتطهرين. So that was the beginning of the end of their marriage. The lady left you. You know what? She left that guy because of this, and she married a Shia man, a Shia man, which was more dangerous. والنبي خضري went from fire to millennium, different path. Okay. Wallahi Garawanchad, I am telling you. It's better than the first guy. Shia, a'udhu billahi min dhalik. They say, oh, my sister, you are very unfortunate. Allah, miskinatun ant. Lakin, alhamdulillah, alladhi anqadhaki min ذلك الفاسق إلى فاسق أكبر. Eh, wallah. That is why I pity some ladies, wallah. You want to take the hand of your daughter in marriage, look for the good man. Good man doesn't mean money or car or house. No. It means aqidah, Islamiyya, naziha, tayyiba, at-taqi. Somebody asked Al-Hasan, he said, Ya Al-Hasan, إلى من أزوج ابنتي قال زوجها من تقي إن أحبها أكرمها وإن أبغضها لا يظلمها. الله أكبر. But today, where is dollar? Get dollar? MashaAllah. Again, dollar. Dollarat. Ya sahib dollarat. الله أكبر. رأيت الناس قد مالوا إلى من عنده مال ومن لا عنده مال فأنه الناس قد مالوا. رأيت الناس قد ذهبوا إلى من عنده ذهب ومن لا عنده ذهب فأنه الناس قد ذهبوا. شوف الكلام. People run. Some of them with this money is a blood money. I'm telling you. So I am saying, nobody should be obeyed. If it is disobeying Allah the Almighty, that should be known. That is why some scholars who claim to be Sufi scholars will be telling their murids, Man qala li shaykhihi lima lam yuflih. The one they say the shehu, gama ta malam saboda me to ba shi ba aljanna. To kai ne Allah? Dole ce shehu ina dalili. Ya aini ne dalili. Allah. You are not the lead. So according to Ahlus Sunnah, the position of Al-Alim is following the Sunnah. Not to tell me the Sheikh is Sunnah himself. No. Don't give me the opposite direction. Lal-Aks. So this principle number 27 is very, very important, very, very crucial. لا طاعة لبشر في معصية الله عز وجل. There is no obedience to anybody in a matter that entails disobeying Allah Azza wa Jalla. 28. Principle number 28.
ومن كان من أهل الإسلام فلا تشهد له بعمل خير ولا شر.
Continue.
فإنك لا تدري بما يختم له عند الموت.
إنا لله وإنا إليه راجعون. That is principle number 28. ومن كان من أهل الإسلام, whoever that happens to be part of the Muslim Ummah, don't give a final testimony concerning him. So, oh, that man is a good man completely. Oh, he is bad completely. Because you do not know during his death what is he going to be the end of his life on. Alright? Okay, what can I say? I can say that man is good, inshallah. Period. Somebody can be good, at his death become something else. A'udhu billah, a'udhu billah. Somebody can be bad, at his death something else. I told you during tafsir, remember? A young man took his mother to the hospital. They were Arabs. The mother was sick. I said it during tafsir, if you can recall. The mother was sick. As he was taken to hospital, the sickness became severe. He told the taxi driver, please stop, let me go to chemist and buy something for the mother before reaching hospital. When the son went out before coming back, the mother was dead. The driver told him, hey, she's dead. So, but take it easy. Before she died, I told her kalimat shahada. Then the son said, why did you tell her? We are Christians, don't you know that? Then he was fighting, quarreling. Why did you tell her? Now the question is, do we consider the old lady to be a good Muslim? Can we pray on a dead body? Yes. If she had been Christian, look at the time of her death. That's why we keep saying, what our Muslim? Allah. So don't say, oh Allah, I am a good man. You are not. Be careful. You do not know how you're going to die. You don't know. Don't say, God, that man is bad man. He's going after women. He's going to be Jahannam. Did you correct him? Before something can happen. So this is very important. Don't say XYZ is a wali of Allah, he is a ABCD. No. Say أظنه من الصالحين inshallah. أظنه. I hope inshallah is a good man. And you pray for each other. Pray for me, pray for you, pray for all of us. Because Allah is Allah. So this is an important principle, that you do not know on what his life is going to be closed. Okay? Okay, let's go.
ترجو له رحمة الله وتخاف عليه ذنوبه.
Allahu Akbar. You wish for him Allah's mercy. You fear for him the consequence of his sins. That is why it is good any Muslim to wish for Allah's mercy and to fear Allah's punishment. You have to bain al-khawfi wa-raja. You fear and you wish. If you look at your sin, you begin to cry. If you remember Allah's mercy, you laugh between the two. The time you will be safe is the time you put your leg in the paradise. But if you say, well, I know whatever I do, Allah will not forgive me, that's wrong. They say, oh, because I have been doing Qiyam al-Layl, I'm just waiting to die because I will enter the paradise. That is wrong. Be in between. إنهم كانوا يسارعون في الخيرات ويدعوننا رغبا ورهبا وكانوا لنا خاشعين. This is the Prophet of Allah. طيب.
لا تدري ما سبق له عند الموت.
You don't know what is going to take place on him during death.
لا تدري ما سبق له عند الموت إلى الله من الندم.
Allahu Akbar. Because when he is dying, you think he is bad man, he is going after. You don't know. Before he died, he has repented before. You don't know. You don't know. That is why it's not even important to say, oh, people have gone astray. No. I don't want to do it. Ah, okay, then why you do it? You should be polite with Allah the Almighty. In fact, you should be busy looking at your own mistakes than other people's mistakes. So if you read Sunnah, you become a good Muslim. You know how to relate to Allah in politeness. If you want to give sadaqah, don't give people to see. If they have sinned, it's not bad. But in your mind, do it for the sake of Allah, as an example. Yes.
وما أحدث الله في ذلك الوقت إذا مات على الإسلام.
You do not know what Allah has initiated at the point of his death if he died as a true Muslim.
ترجو له الرحمة.
You wish for Allah's rahmah on him.
وتخاف عليه ذنوبا.
And you fear for him against his sin.
وما من ذنب إلا وللعبد منه توبة.
لا إله إلا الله. There is no any sin except Allah has provided a way for repentance. Allahumma ja'alna min at-taibin. Yeah. This is the end of principle number 28. We move on to 29.
والرجم حق.
Aha, another principle. Al-rajmu haqqun. What is al-rajm? Brothers? Now? Stoning. So al-rajm, stoning to death, haqqun, is true. In Islamic law there is al-rajm.
والمسح على الحب.
Al-rajm is for those who commit zina after marriage. If somebody has married, it becomes muhsan. Muhsan means confined within the matrimonial blessing, and he goes beyond the boundary, committing excess and committing zina, he should be stoned. As this happened in Medina. One guy committed it. His name is Ma'iz ibn Malik. He was stoned. Another woman, Al-Ghamidiyya. Alright? So, Ar-Rajmu Haqqun. It's part of our teaching. Okay. That's one. Number two.
وَالْمَسْحُ عَلَى الْخُفَّيْنِ سُنَّةٌ.
Wiping on your hoof is also sunnah. Now you will come across a Muslim who lived as a Muslim and died without even knowing how to wipe on his own, how to do wiping on his own hoof. You get me? How many of us here have ever used hoof? Hoof. During winter in America here, you can apply it on your leg. You don't have to be putting water all the time. If you use it, just wipe it, go and pray. For how many days? 3 to 7, depending on the situation. But how many has even said in khuf? How many? The other time I was in Mecca, I bought one, I brought it to Kano, Masjid al-Sahaba in Kano. People began to look at me and say, hey, you're looking at me? This is part of Sunnah. I can leave it on my leg during ablution. I just wipe. I don't have to wash my leg. To do it is part of Sunnah, but how many even know it? That's the point. Next.
وتقصير الصلاة في السفر سنة.
Aha. Shortening prayers في السفر in a journey is Sunnah. Now today, and we are almost getting 2 months. I and my brother Ahmed. And we have been doing qasr. That okay? I'm asking, is that okay? I remember when I arrived by the 12th of June for the tafsir here this year. You went to airport and took me to where I am staying right now. When I was to pray, I prayed 4 rakats. One of you here, my brother Muhammad Al-Awwal, the secretary here, said, why Sheikh, are you completing? I said, oh, it's a nice observation. I know. I will go back to Sunnah. But my completion too is Sunnah. So I was happy that the brother was making good observation. And I know. So if, for example, you travel to Africa, because we sing to all Africans here, for example, you go back home to visit your family, and you want to spend 6 months, say, in Ghana, or Nigeria, or the Gambia, or Senegal, or Guinea, wherever, are you going to be doing qasr for 3 months until you come back to USA? Or will you be completing your prayers? Please answer me. ما لي أراكم ساكتين صامتين يا بارك الله فيكم تكلموا يا جماعة. Idan ka tafi gida ziyara Ghana ko Guinea ko Gambia ko ina kake da zama ne? Where are you living? US. But you are from somewhere. If that's somewhere, you've gone to that somewhere, and you want to spend 1 month with the family to go to the villages and see them, are you going to be doing qasr or you're going to complete your prayer? Please answer. And the answer plus proof. Plus the deal. Don't tell me yes and keep quiet and say, mashallah. Yes, mashallah, but at the deal.
We want to know.
Now?
We want to know.
Jazakallah khair. I too want to know. You see, since we arrived, we're getting to 2 months. Getting to, not up to 2 months. We have been doing qasr. But at times we complete the prayer, depending on the situation. Because that is sunnah doing qasr. He says in the principle number 20, is it 8? 29, وَتَقْصِيرُ الصَّلَاةِ فِي السَّفَرِ. Are we on safar? Are we on safar? It's okay. That's a simple answer. If you've gone to Africa for just a vacation, where do you live? USA. This is your home for now. Are you on safar?
For me, I consider I go to my country.
If I am living in New York here, and I said, well, let me go and pay visit for 1 month in Nigeria in Kano, I am from here. Even though I'm there, born here, but I'm a stranger in this case. Reason, our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam was born in Mecca. He was living in Medina. Whenever he went to Mecca, he used to shorten the prayer. Without saying, I am born here, that is the answer to your question. But what?
My wife is there.
Your wife is there. Any proof for the wife? Any hujjah? Any hujjah? Is that because if your wife is somewhere, you're going to complete your prayer? Yeah, there's that very view. But what's the basis? The basis is, listen, Uthman ibn Affan, radiallahu anhu. One day, they were in Medina. So he came for Hajj. Where? In Mecca. During staying in Mina, you know in Mina you shorten your prayer. But he completed. Ibn Mas'ud said, why are you completing prayer? He said, because I have taken a wife here. So because of this practice of Uthman, the scholars say, okay, this is our reason. If you have a wife, as you are saying. So what you're saying has some reason to rely on. Okay? If I should have a wife here, for example, I should complete my prayers. Because I am considered to be, part of the people in the town. But that is not as strong as saying you're on a journey. So yes, if you go back to home Africa, you have a wife there, then just complete your prayer because you are back. But being born there, being born and brought up there, does not remove you from the lines of wayfarers. You get it? Because the Prophet ﷺ, like I have said, was born in Mecca, yet whenever he was in Mecca, he used to shorten his prayer and do qasr. All in all, you can come and meet a people praying congregationally, though on a journey. If you follow them, then you have to complete your prayer. Unless if they give you the chance to lead them in prayer, you can offer a 2 rak'at and let them stand up and complete what remains of the prayer. The point is, وَتَقْصِيرُ الصَّلَاةِ فِي السَّفَرِ what? Okay, let me ask another question. Somebody takes a airplane from New York to go to any part of the world to watch football. Is that safar? Is that a journey? Is that a journey? Can he do qasr? What? Why not? He is taking a plane or a motor car to go and witness football in the country. Is that a journey? Can he do qasr? Some say yes, some say no. Those say no, why no?
We want to know.
Yes, now, we want to know, I too want to know. We have to share knowledge. Can somebody on a journey of a plane, for example, do qasr? 2 answers. Some say no, he cannot. Because his journey is not in obedience to Allah. He has gone there to play. Allah did not create you to play. أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ أَبَثًا. Allah says, oh, do you think we made you to play? So, okay, in that case, no qasr for him. That's the argument. Someone said, why not? Allah said, وَإِن كُنْتُمْ عَلَى سَفَرٍ بِالنَّكِرَةِ. If you're on any journey, look at it, any, regardless of if the journey is to go and see his parent or to go to a dancing, as long as he's a Muslim, you cannot withdraw these good license that Allah has given him. His sin is there written. His prayer is there written. He's going to meet Allah. And I believe more in this fatwa. Yeah. You say Muslim, yes, okay, come on. Use the opportunity. You will meet him. Is that clear? But if you have taken a journey to go and see the parent back home, oh, you have double of honor. Going on a journey to see the parent, Allahu Akbar. That is an important opportunity for you. So this is very important point. That is, okay, let me ask you. Somebody taking a journey from Bronx to, is Yonkers from here very far? Which is the farthest from here?
Connecticut.
No, Connecticut is outside New York.
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn is very far from here.
Yeah, but
Can you-
it's still in New York.
Or can you do Qasr
No,
from here?
it's not.
Okay. From here to Stanford. Stanford is the next city, I think, after leaving New York to Connecticut, I think. Stanford. I think I'm not a mistake.
It's Connecticut.
Can you do Qasr?
You can see that it's James.
From here to New Jersey. Can you do Qasr?
Yes.
You see, any place that the people in the area consider it a journey, you do Qasr. So if the New Yorkers believe New Jersey is a journey according to their own culture, then Qasr has to be applied. But within one city, no Qasr. Look at Tokyo, the largest city in the world, Tokyo, with about 38 million people inside Tokyo. New York, how many people in New York? Just 8 million, New York. Yeah, in New York, and some addition. That's how we rate. So, now? Yeah. Lagos, how many millions? 10 million Lagos. So they say, I don't know if the number has gone up now. Maybe you are following up. New York has just how many people? It's not up 10 million, according to what we have. Maybe the number has gone up. Huh? 8.5. So it's not up to million. It's not up to Lagos in Nigeria. Followed by, I think, LA, Los Angeles. You know better here. I am saying, if you leave Bronx here to Brooklyn, you will not do Qasr because it's within New York City. But if you go beyond New York, then you do it. If you cross the Washington Bridge going to New York, you are going beyond New York, I think. You do Qasr. So the point here is وَتَقْصِيرُ الصَّلَاةِ فِي السَّفَرِ what? Sunnah. Don't leave Sunnah. It is Allah's facility. 6 o'clock, you said? Okay, let's finish.
والصوم في السفر من شاء صام ومن شاء أفطر.
يا سلام. والصوم في السفر, fasting in a journey. What does Sunnah say? Whoever wishes, let him fast. Whoever wishes, let him eat. In the month of Ramadan, if you are taking your aeroplane to any part of the world, if you like, fast. If you don't, eat, but you have to pay the day you missed. So if you see somebody on a journey eating, don't blame him. Allah gives him the the right or the license to eat. When I was coming, for example, I didn't fast that very day. But when we did our Eid Fitr here, quickly I repaid one day. But if you know you cannot, please don't fast. Don't. If you know on a journey you will suffer, it becomes even kind of a mistake to fast. But if you know yourself better, if you know you can do it, it's better you fast. So you have the right. Go and check yourself. If you can, it's better you fast. If you cannot, don't fast. That is the principle number, or under principle number 29.
ولا بأس بالصلاة في السراويل.
It's not bad to pray in your trousers. So that one saying no. As sarawil, the type we wear now, used not to be in those days. Okay? Used not to be those days. Now, as time came closer, sarawil came up. So you can use it as we use today. It's not bad. If you go to other places, they use what? Wrapper. When I went to Bangladesh, I said, wonderful. This is a nation where people, almost all of people that I have seen in Dhaka city, with wrapper. When you get your Kasan maza masu daura zani da lafiya. That's the practice now. So you use your trouser in praying. It's not bad because it's part of your cloth. I think we stop here. نسأل الله رب العالمين أن يزيدنا فهما وعلما نافعا ويبارك فينا وفيكم جميعا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.